So I've been getting a lot of questions on my channel about the upgrade videos that I did on the starter decks that came out in the 2023 season. 2024 season, we will be going over those decks once those finally come out. But I've been getting a lot of questions on the upgrade videos. A couple of the cards are actually not in standard anymore. Yeah, they are still craftable, but you would have to go to a historic deck, and these decks aren't kind of set up for that. They're here to showcase an archetype that is available to you in standard. And because of rotation, and now that we've got a whole bunch of other cards from the Brothers War and from Dominaria United, I thought that we'd go back and we'd relook at some of the decks that we have in the 2023 season and upgrade them again to where they work in today's standard right now. And I had a couple of rules whenever I was building these decks. As you can see, we still showcase for Skybridge Towers because drawing cards is definitely stronger than gaining life. The reason why I have these Skybridge Towers in here is because I've limited myself significantly when it comes to rares and mythic cards in here. As you can see, the only things that are rares that we added are 2 Hopeful Initiates, 2 Gaeta Fonts of Hopes, 4 Siege Veterans, and 1 more Savior of Ollenbock, as well as 1 more Elspeth Resplendent. So it's not just clobbered full of commons or rares and mythics. I know you guys want to see things with more commons, uncommons, and the way this archetype works is these angels right here, like the Metropolis Angel and the Celestial Regulator, are going to benefit from having 1/1 counters on it. That's why Siege Veteran is in here. That's why we increase Gaeta Fonts of Hope to make these guys actually bigger and more dangerous up in the air as angels. Yep. So let's go over this deck just a little bit and we'll showcase kind of why this is basically the same deck with a little bit more strength. And possibly it's more consistent. It's a more consistent winner this way as well. We have 4 Siege Veterans in here. That pumps the Hopeful Initiate if you're not able to get him for attacks. And then you remove 2 1/1 counters from the Hopeful Initiate and you can destroy target artifact or enchantment. Keeping the Raffines and Informant on it, we could also get a 1/1 counter on this, and that helps the Hopeful Initiate train and such. Still sticking with 2 Parish-Blade Trainees just to get those 1/1 counters, and those counters stick around because you can put those on a different creature, most likely one of the Metropolis Angels or the Celestial Regulator once they get bigger. The problem I had with the other deck was the original starter deck, is that once they get a certain size, you can't really pump them anymore. It looks like the Metropolis Angel is a 3/1. Once these guys originally get to being 3/1s, or 3/1 or 2 1/1 counters on them, you can't really pump them any higher. Except with Siege Veteran, you can. You have infinite possibilities of training if you could get the Siege Veteran on the floor and start pumping your flyers that are able to fly in, get training on your Initiate, get training on your Parish-Blade Trainees, get training on your Savior of Ollenbock over and over and over. The rest of the deck here is basically the exact same thing, except for, of course, the 2 extra Gaeta Fonts of Hopes, the 2 extra Initiates, 1 extra Ollenbock, 4 Siege Veterans, another Metropolis Angel, and 1 more Ellie. 1 more Elspeth as well. And yeah, took this into Arena a couple of times, and I liked the results. Is this going to play in Mythic? Probably not. But I guarantee it could probably get you up through Gold pretty easily. You're not going to have a whole lot of problems up until you get into platinum and stuff, which is why I'm just going to take this into play, and we're going to just play around with this, show you the consistency, show you kind of the mechanics, and actually make an argument for why Savior of Ollenbock is a much better card than it's given credit for. You could get this guy in the jump in event. He is there. So yeah, if you want to jump in and grab a full set of these, RNG based, is very possible in jump in. Yeah, so let's get in there. Let's show you how this all works out, show you how it all does, and make sure you like and subscribe on the video. What my plan is to do is to go through and do the same thing on the rest of these decks here, depending on how this video does. If it gets a lot of likes, gets a lot of shares, gets a lot of subscribers, we're going to be going through Balancing Act, Blossoming Growth, Ignite the Forge, Grave Matters on the Hunt, maybe Spellweaver. We'll see. If you guys want Spellweaver, I could do Spellweaver. Stealthy Subterfuge, Storm of Blades, and Strength in Numbers in this exact same way, where it's just very budget-friendly upgrades to these decks. I know there are a lot of people that were watching those videos that had brand new accounts, and this is just to help you along a little bit so you're not busting that wallet. You don't want to bust out your wallet for a card game where you don't get the physical cards. So, with that in mind, let's get into this, see how it does in the arena. Okay, we start with 3 Hopeful Initiates and a Raffine's Informant. I could live with it. I'm not happy about it, but I can live with it. Ready to drop Plains off. Hopefully we draw anything that's not a 1 or 2 drop. Because we'll just get outscaled if we don't draw into something a little bit bigger. Plains. Initiate. Pass turn. Opponent. Tapped land. Tranquil Cove comes out, and there's a blue mana. That's actually pretty good for us. And we could drop a Raffine's Informant down. Drawing another mana, and I actually think that we could get rid of one of these Hopeful Initiates in order to start training on our other 2 Initiates that we have. We drew them all. And we have a handful of mana. Should have probably ditched the mana, but hey. Surge Engine. More mana for us. Swing. Get that training going. If he trades with the Surge Engine, we're happy. Drop another Hopeful Initiate on the ground. We haven't seen the 3rd land yet. There it is. Deserted Beach comes out. The Vanguard. It's a good limited card. Raffine's Shot gets rid of the Raffine's Informant. But we did draw a Siege Veteran, which is fantastic. Swing. He lets it go. Now, I would have probably traded that Surge Engine off. Urza. Prince of Krog. Now we have to handle that, this Surge Engine here. So all we're doing this turn is we're going to destroy the Surge Engine. Take a counter off here. 2 counters? Yeah. Now we put another counter back on it. And swing, swing. We don't want to swing with the Siege Veteran. That's where we're going to get our counters from. Do we get a double block? We do not. So we still have to deal with that Vanguard. So this is whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, gets +1/+0 till the end of turn. Not a bad card to say the least. Lion Slash comes out. That's another artifact. Alright, swings it in for 6. We'll take the 6. We'll take it this turn. And more mana. We've drawn mana every single turn. Make the Siege Veteran bigger. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got to block this. And now I'm going to actually kill this. Yeah, we want that Siege Veteran to live. I guess if I was really smart, I would have done something. I would have done this before his turn started. But hopeful Initiate can kind of hold it together here. Urza, Power Stone Prodigy. Swings in with the Vanguard. We take 2. Celestial Regulator. Tap it. 1/1 counter on the Siege Veteran and then swing in. This is fatal. You gotta block it. Love putting the opponent in an awkward situation. Turn after turn. Couple of misplays in this one. Yes, I saw. Not super used to the shenanigans of this deck yet. But as you can see, it is effective. It's effective enough to push him out of the game. Couple of tapped lands, not too happy about that, but Gaeta into Celestial Regulator, yeah, and Overseer, lots of Angels in hand. Haven't seen a whole lot of decks with a lot of flying, so we're going to roll with it and see what we could do. Another tapped land comes off. Ugh. Well. We could Gaeta here. Worst comes to worst, we could Raffine's Informant next turn. Hopefully we draw an untapped land. We did not. Okay. We can Informant here. It's not that big of a deal. There it is. It resolves. Of course. Valorous Stance, we want to hold that. The rest of the stuff we kind of want to hold, so... yeah, we have enough mana to basically cast what we have in hand, so I'll for now, we're going to discard the Skybridge Tower. And we're going to pass back to the opponent. Not a big fan of the tapped lands anyway. Virtuoso. Very good card. Another tapped land. Lovely, beautiful stuff. We need him to tap that. We need to be faster than him. That's what I've decided. We need to be faster. That's got double strike. It could kill the Raffine's Informant if we're not careful. However, we can't, right? Because he's going to definitely discard a spell or a creature, and he does. Swift Spear with Virtuoso. It's a little bit on the strange side. We get a island. After all this time of waiting, we finally drew an island. 3, 4, 5. The whole thing about being faster than the opponent, I think we actually achieved that. Swing. Next. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if he's got a way to kick me back to reality a little bit. We'll draw a card off of the Inspiring Overseer. And we get counters. Counters are a lovely thing. Here's Valorous Stance. We're going to hold Valorous Stance open. Okay. Does that give it indestructible? It does. And lifelink. Well, since it has indestructible, I think I just let that through. That's 12 more life that we're going to have to deal with from the opponent. Really rough. But he is tapped out. Let's go to my turn. Never tap out. Never tap out. Because somebody could just come around here and ruin your day. That's a scoop. Scoop? No scoop. I'm impressed. Opponent says good game though, and there's the scoop. There it is. Yes, nope, I liked it. I clicked the wrong one. Oh boy. Two blue mana. All white spells. Well, we're gonna mulligan this. There we go. Huh. Now what do we get rid of? Probably Thirst. We need to draw blue mana, like really badly. But we will. Magic is easy. You just learn to draw the things that you need, and then you win. More tapped land for the opponent. We draw the blue mana that we need. Considers. Mono blue deck, huh? Okay. We'll discard the Metropolis Angel. Put some pressure on the field since we're facing... oh, no. This is Simic. I see. I see. Go ahead and tap him out and put pressure on this opponent. We're going to need that pressure. Power Stone's completely worthless to us. Might Stone and Weak Stone. What's he do? -5/-5 on what? Regulator. Okay. Well, couple of different choices here. I think we're drawing cards. Another regulator. Okay. Stone Revival Unit. Tapped Power Stone. And Joint Exploration. What big monster is he trying to cast? Or is he trying to do like an Urza special? Okay. Mana. We could do the regulator, tap the spider, and get damage off. I think we want to get this guy going. Should have swung first. Definitely swinging in the air. Oh, did not realize it. Spider has reach, but he does not block anyway, so I got away with something there. Portal to Phyrexia, and that is why. Get rid of these three. Ollenbock stays on the field, and opponent is winning. Tapping this. And that's it. Alright. Whenever you attack with one or more creatures with counters on them, Raffine's Informant comes out. Discards Azusa's mini journeys here. We get a Deep Rope. And the Graveguard comes out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Swing. Grabbing this. Paying for... He blocks with the Informant. I don't think we can overcome this. Yeah, I cannot. That's a big deck for regular play there, buddy. Big deck. Deserted Beach, Plains, Island, Hopeful Initiate, Raffine's Informant. Yep, we got a great mana curve. Great mana curve. And a Savior of Ollenbock comes off. That's a really good turn 3. So, Raffine's Informant, Siege Veteran. All the things that Growing Boy needs. There's a Recruitment Officer into Spirited Dog. We do not want to block that. Okay, swing. Blocks with dog? He does indeed. Nope. Okay. Either way. Either way. Let's go with the Raffine's Informant. Ditching the Thirst. Another dog comes off. Looking around. Swinging in with the officer? I was gonna say, that looks like a block to me. And we can start to get these veterans out. Swing. No fear. Just fight. Double blocks of Raffine's Informant. I'm kind of okay with that. We get 2 dogs off of the field. Wedding announcement. Totally fine with that. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, huh? Put it here. But we're only swinging with the veteran because I don't want him killing the siege or the initiate. I don't want him killing the siege veteran. Blocks. Now, destroy this. Yeah, we'll do 2 off of him. And we'll lead off with another Hopeful Initiate and pass turn. Kills the veteran. For shame, opponent. For shame. Very good card, by the way. Lay down arms. Going with the veteran. We want to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah. Responses. Oh, okay. That's fine. He burns another card out of his hand. That's all that means. It slows us down by a turn. Lay down arms. Very good. Anointed Peacekeeper. He should probably get the Overseer, actually. He takes the wrong one, and I'll tell you why. Because now we can still enlist. And we got Gaeta into Inspiring Overseer. Draws a card. And we won't be able to swing this turn, but that is fine. Another wedding announcement, huh? It's going to be a little bit before we could actually swing well. We can actually jump over and get some damage off in the air. And get Savior of Ollenbock down now. Another wedding announcement. This man is getting married. Blocks here? I'd rather block with one of the Hopeful Initiates. Ah, he wanted to draw a card. I see. Mana. And do what this deck does best and swing all. Grabbing the Peacekeeper. Yep. Down to 2 cards. Blocks with the recruitment officer here, so what's he got to pump it? Nothing, but he had to survive. Popping this, killing this, taking counters off of these 2. This deck still bites. We can actually do it again. Yeah. He saw that too. He saw it too. I gotta admit, this is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. This is not bad. All blue mana. Nope. Okay. We're going to keep this. We're going to ditch a blue. I hate to do that. We have 2 Raffine Informants, so we'll get rid of one of those. Therefore, we know we're hitting our mana drops when we need to. Parish-Blade Trainee. Farmhand comes off. Good card. Ambitious Farmhand. Really good budget card for you guys. And swing. He won't block. If he does, we're happy. Raffine's Informant. We're definitely ditching mana. Faithful Mending on his turn, too. I approve. Discarding 2 cards. Looks like he's discarding Repair and Recharge. Okay. Mana. Metropolis Angel into a swing. We don't mind if he kills us for Raffine's Informant. We just need to get that 1/1 on him so next turn we could draw a card whenever we attack. Not a whole lot of options for next turn if we can't get this attack off, especially with the Parish-Blade Trainee, but that gives us a 4/2 in the air, so not too super disappointed about that. He passes. Passes back. Mana for turn. Swing. And our Parish-Blade Trainee counter, we get a draw step. Hesitation. Oh, okay. Alright. He had the Wandering Emperor mana up, and I swing right into it.
That's coming off.
It's kind of one of the things that happens. Now, we don't get the counters here.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
And I think I want to draw more cards. We have this extra planes here. I say it's extra because 5 casts anything in our deck. Creating a soldier. Or a samurai.
Keep watch for intruders.
What else? What else do you have? Invokes Justice. Gets the Wandering Emperor back.
I'm not overconfident.
Wow. Okay, we will Thirst for Discovery. And discard the planes.
You're done.
We get another Thirst. But we are way behind now. This. That allows us to train with the Savior of Ollenbock. There's a 1/1 counter. Yep, that's really big. I'm going to take a lot of damage this turn. Ambitious Farmhand. This might be the one that got away, guys. There's a 7 damage. Ooh, down to 13. Another regulator, huh? This is 3. So we can't double cast here. But what we can do is we can swing here, swing here. We get a training. We exile this. It resolves. What else? Another one? No way. There's no way. Another Wandering Emperor.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Gotta admit, I was not expecting this kind of resistance here. But we're still in this. Siege Veteran. We can actually put some good pressure on the field still. Silver Scrutiny. He's just going to draw some cards and pass back to us. Samurai, probably. Samurai is his best bet with that Wandering Emperor. He's going to lose it no matter... He's going to lose it. But does he want to absorb another hit? And the answer to that question is yes, he does. Yep. Growing the Veteran. He's out of mana. So we just go like this. Start drawing some cards.
I guess that's that.
Hold the mana or play the mana? Let's play the mana. We'll wait. We could take 2, no problem. He can't swing through this Metropolis Angel. How the field is. Now, he can have another Emperor. We'll have to deal with a third Wandering Emperor. Whew, that'd be crazy. Brutal Cathar. What did he grab? The Metropolis Angel. That's a shame. That's the one we wanted. Dispenser. You see a little bit of this card. Beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more other creatures, draw a card. You can also create dudes with it. Create little dorks with it. Swinging with the farmhand. I think we take the 2 here. Gets to draw a card, but that's adios. See ya later. Actually, we want to draw more cards. But we can't. We'll have to do it like this. Growing the Veteran. Swinging. Down to 7. And then we tap out his Brutal Cathar. There we go. We're looking really good. What else you got? Faithful Mending. Don't think that's really good enough, but he's going to get another Wandering Emperor. Like, I'm getting PTSD from the amount of Wandering Emperors we've seen in this match alone. Invoke Justice, Wandering Emperor, Invoke Justice, Wandering Emperor, Wandering Emperor. We're going to see another one. He might have 5 in this deck. Snuck one up his sleeve or something. I don't discount that. This card's 2 mana. Well, you got plenty of mana. I don't know why it took you that long to figure that out. Dispenser can come back out. Repair and recharge. Yep. 3rd Wandering Emperor. I told you guys.
Must contend with me.
Killed the wrong thing, though.
Judgment is final.
Initiate isn't really good right now. So we'll thirst. Let's try to get something we can play. And we do. We do, and it's a good one. Regulator. Tap that out. Put a 1/1 here. 4, 8, 9, 10. We don't have quite Fatal, but he scoops it up anyway. 1 away from Fatal. Whew, he gave us a run for our money. How many Wandering Emperors did we see? 1, 2. Second one came off of the Repair and Recharge. The first one came back with the Invoke Justice, so 4. We got through 4 Wandering Emperors and a Brutal Cathar with a creature deck. That was fun. Let's do another one. Parish-Blade Trainee, Valorous Stance, Siege Engineer, and Metropolis Angel. 3 lands. This is a pretty keepable hand. Definitely going to be pumping the Parish-Blade Trainee. No turn 1 plays, unfortunately, but Parish-Blade Trainee is a common card, so you can't really expect a super whole lot out of it. Not like the Hopeful Initiate, a 1/2 for 1. Still decent. Not a terrible card. Regulator. But we definitely want to start pumping up this trainee. Getting in some damage. Okay, mana. Next turn we could Metropolis Angel, start drawing some cards. Don't know who you are. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, different powers, creatures get +1/+0 till the end of turn. It's pretty good. But let's start drawing some cards. Swing in with the trainee. Draws a land. Takes it. Okay, he kills it. But now I get the tokens, or the counters, putting them on the Metropolis Angel, 5/3 in the air. We do get a soldier from the Siege Veteran as well. Very, very nice. And we'll pump up the Siege Veteran 1, swing in for 5, draws a card. Now what? Gaeta, Font of Hope, into Celestial Regulator. Tapping out the Wardens. And we have complete control of the field. Candle Drop. And then Brutal Cathar. Should have probably switched this up a little bit. Now I think with Candle Drop we still draw cards off of it. And yeah, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. We're going to lose it eventually. But we can still get 6 off in the air. Initiate. Regulator? What do we want to do here? Doesn't have anything with 4 or greater. So I think we Regulator here. Tapping out Wardens again. Hopeful Initiate. And that's it. He's out. We've gotten through a decent amount of decent players, or at least decent little decks with this one. This could definitely get you through at least gold up into platinum. I don't know how well it would do in platinum. This is just kind of a test run, a little play run with this deck for now. But this is our last match, and we start with a mulligan, which is not the best way to start a match. Valorous Stances haven't been super helpful to us so far. Mana. Tap mana. Let's hide blue. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. You did it. I have full faith in you. A swamp. What you got? Elcor? Nothing. He's got nothing. Alright, we'll swing in for 2. They do resolve. We get Celestial Regulator out, and now we can start getting token or counters. Not tokens, counters. You guys knew what I meant. Touch of the Spirit Realm grabs the Regulator. Boy knows some magic. We'll still be able to get 2 damage off here. And go into Gaeta, a Font of Hope. Hopefully we draw an angel. Or one more mana. Am I gonna have to... Are we doing this? Am I gonna have to kill you with, you know, untrained, hopeful initiates? You guys might be initiates, but the war is here. Go forth. Blade Blesser. Has Death Touch as long as you control an artifact. Has Menace as long as you control an enchantment. Well, he has an enchantment, so it does have Menace. More mana is not what we needed. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're just gonna draw a card here. We got another mana. It's all planes as well. The Centipede. Haven't seen you in a while. Swings in with the Blade Blesser. We're not going to block that. Yay! Mana! We'll get the Savior out. Eventually, we will be able to do something. Well, we didn't miss any mana drops. A lot of the YouTubers, they have they run 26 mana hands a lot, and I just don't see why. It's like I already flood. I'm already flooding. What do? Enters the battlefield. If you control an artifact and enchantment, create something. Well, it's that 2/2 samurai. I'm not gonna block it. Siege Veteran, we got a creature. Oh my god. Now, we're going to have to pump something like that Hopeful Initiate. And now we swing. Grabbing that. Opponent. Planes. Then, we're killing this. We're taking 1/1 counters off this and this. This taps out this. We're in it. Somehow we are into this match. Laesa. Well, yeah, we are still in it because we could just exile the Laesa. Or the Lisa. I know English. Put the counter here. Take the Siege Veteran back. Alright, get rid of Lisa. That's a lot of stuff coming at your face. Alright, there it is. I think that's good enough for a post-game wrap. What do you boys think? Oh, and ladies, if you guys are there. My metrics say that 100% of you are male. Is that true? Alright. So the rework works really well, especially in play when you take it into play. Did not take it into ranked, but my god, was this quick. This was fast. We turned the deck into kind of an aggro build, and I kind of did that accidentally, but look at that mana curve. Like, it works kind of perfectly. Look at that nice curve right there. Right, and it's all creatures, so I guess it kind of did work out as a kind of aggro deck. Just get in there, smash through your opponent. What could you use to upgrade this? Well, it would be actually hard to like change around this stuff a little bit. Maybe take these Thirst for Discoveries out, and if you want to add some Brutal Cathars into it, like I can't argue that that's not a great move. Brutal Cathar in here would just wipe out the rest of the creatures along with the Savior of Ollenbock. Yeah, maybe more ways to get 1/1 counters. I'm not sure who else could do that besides really Siege Veteran right now and Standard, but you know, maybe if you're smarter than me and find a way to do it with a creature that you could repeat over and over again. I'm not talking about like the instant or the sorcery. What was it? Yeah, Homestead Courage. I'm not talking about like a Homestead Courage. I'm talking about repeated 1/1 counters on things. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, Elspeth could do that. It puts 1/1 counters on things, but it's very expensive, and that's the highest end you want on a deck like this, where you're just wanting to get in there, smash your opponent over and over again, kill everything that's an artifact or enchantment with the Hopeful Initiate, kill everything that's a creature with Savior of the Ollenbock. Very, very consistently done. I did lose to a mono black big awesome deck thing. Don't know what the guy was doing in play, but yeah, he was in play, so we had to deal with that. But other than that, this deck really smashed things up pretty nicely. I thought it did really, really well. Thank you for joining me today. This deck will be down there in the description. It will also be over at Ether Hub. Go check my decks out there. We got some budget stuff over there, and we have some big boy stuff over there. And it all depends on what deck you're looking at. Most of the budget ones actually say budget on them, though, so go check that out. And if you're still here, make sure you like and subscribe on this video. Likes, they're going to be Intrigue Maintenance soon. You know what? We wrapped this up at the exact right time, didn't we? But likes really do help spread the love, spread the video out to more people. So make sure you hit that button. You know, it really helps me out a lot. And I will see you next time with another upgrade. Not sure what we're going to be doing next, but I'll think of one of these. If you guys have a suggestion of what you want to see, let me know that down in the comments, actually. That'll help me kind of lead the channel one way or another. But I'm out of words. Bye.